Now this next part, we're going to talk about hell a little bit because I think in my opinion, another misconception about hell that goes on, and that what I think, in my opinion, is destruction, not damnation, almost to the point that hell could be synonymous with the word destruction. In 2 Peter 3:7 it says, "But by his word the present heavens and earth are being reserved for fire, kept for the day of judgment and destruction of ungodly men." I put these in here because it talks about how the idea we have of hell is everlasting torment, but you find a lot of verses in the Bible that don't say everlasting torment. They say utter destruction of the wicked, the destruction of the ungodly, the destruction of the unrighteous. That word destruction is used a lot. So it says, kept for the day of judgment and destruction of ungodly men. And Psalm 28:5, because they do not regard the works of the Lord, nor the deeds of his hand, he will tear them down and not build them up. That, I think, is alluded to the fact that they will not be given those new immortal bodies. They will be resurrected for the judgment, the dead will be, but he won't build them the new body. In Psalm 37:38, but the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. And a lot of different translations of that actually replace the end with the future of the wicked shall be cut off, meaning, but the transgressors shall be destroyed, their futures shall be cut off, or they shall have no future, is how a lot of those translate that. In Ezekiel 18:4, behold, also all souls are mine. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. Meaning he kills a soul. Even if you did believe that a soul is this thing that we have that exists, what it means is that living force, that person, that personality will die. Even if you did believe that, it says that it will destroy that soul. So in Matthew 10:28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Is able to destroy the soul in hell. Again, it's talking about destroying everything that makes a person what they are. Then we all obviously know the wages of sin is death. And we get into what is death. It's utter destruction. It's no longer existing anymore. And to think about that for a moment, it's like, what would the opposite of everlasting life be? It wouldn't be everlasting torment. It would be eternal destruction. It would be non-existence. And that answers an important question, too, because a lot of people ask us sometimes, they're like, what kind of a loving God creator would create hell and then put the things that the people that he loved in hell and torture them for eternity? What kind of God would do that? I think there's a term, it's a universalist or something like that argues that he wouldn't. And that's kind of the point here, is that a loving creator wouldn't torture people eternally. I mean, it's been argued, too, that he sees intrinsic value in humans and their souls, so he wouldn't want to destroy them. But if it comes to the ethical dilemma of, because that soul has value and it's a part of you and you love it and that person, would you destroy them, or would you allow them to exist in everlasting torment and suffering? It's kind of like it's like a suicide almost. It's someone who's in just agony and pain. What is more moral, to just let them live, to protect and save life, or to end that life to end their suffering? I would think that a loving creator would not allow us to live in just everlasting torment in some immortal body that just gets tortured. I would think that he would just destroy us. There's no point in letting them do that. It doesn't teach them anything. I mean, the lesson is taught. I think it would just be destruction.